we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. Love coming to the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton. It's a cool, look behind me, antique store. Love it, love it, love it. We're here for Mother's Day, getting ready to give you some ideas what you can come in and buy 3 floors for Mother's Day 2025, or graduation for that matter, either one. And so lots and lots and lots of things to show you. Over 50,000 square feet, 3 floors. Here you got the first floor, the mezzanine, and of course up on the top floor. Here are 3 floors to shop at the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth, where we are broadcasting live again on this Thursday, May the 8th, 2025. A couple of birthdays today. Tony Tennille, remember Tony Tennille, Captain and Tennille? Tony Tennille having a birthday. She's 85 today. Alex Van Halen from the group, the obvious Van Halen, 72 today. Former Pittsburgh Steelers coach, now on television, Bill Cowher having a birthday, 68. And we know her as Half Pint from Little House on the Prairie. Melissa Gilbert having a birthday. She's done other things, of course, but I know back in the day she was known as the little girl on, wasn't Melissa, what was her name? Anyway, she was on, they called her Half Pint on the show Little House on the Prairie. Melissa Gilbert having a birthday, 61 today. Those are the birthdays here as we said on this Thursday, May the 8th. Cyclone baseball tomorrow night, airtime 6:10, first pitch 6:30. The Cyclones and the Granger Grizzlies. We'll have that for you again coming up tomorrow night right here, audio only from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark for the regional baseball tournament. It's going to be a dandy right down the street where we are, again at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, home the River Riders, Cyclones, and the Granger Grizzlies in the opening round of the regional baseball tournament. All right, let's get it going. Here we go. Who's going to do it today? Why not? How about Jennifer Nettles on the national anthem? We got lots to talk about. NBA, Major League Baseball, the National Hockey League, a lot of high school sports ready to bring it to you. We'll tell you, run down all 4 classifications of the public schools, what's going on in baseball and softball, and private schools. Providence Academy getting it done. We'll talk about that as well. So all that coming up. First, here's Jennifer Nettles with the national anthem on show number 2283 of the Tom Daly Sports Show at the Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabeth.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And back at the Tom Daly Sports Show, getting we're here at the Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabeth, and all kinds of goodies. If you're looking for something for Mom for Mother's Day, I mean, there's no way we can tell you everything's in the store, of course, for the next 2 hours, but there's a ton of stuff in here, I can tell you that. And so we will showcase some of the stuff going on. As you can come in, there's furniture, obviously there's antiques, there's all kinds of glassware. I'll get her to tell us what about the glassware over there. It'd be really cool for Mom for Mother's Day that glows in the dark. You know, you've got the neon lights up there against it. There is a name for it, and I can't remember what it is, but she'll know what it is. She being Misty Counts will be here in just a few minutes to tell you all about it. Let's take a look at high school sports. How did it go yesterday? First off, we say congratulations to Science Hill. They rallied to win the 4A softball crown. Matty Diamond, 2 home runs, including a 2-run shot of the 6th inning, as they win 7-5. DB won the first one, 4-3 to force that second and decisive game. And Kingsport was played in Kingsport. The Science Hill beats them in Kingsport. Final score is 7-5. So Science Hill will host the region against either Morristown East or Morristown West, and DB will travel to the other team on Monday in the opening round of the regional play in girls softball, and that's your 4A winner. Then you look at going into 3A softball. Let's run down compliments of the Johnson City Press. The 3A softball coming up tonight will be Unicoi County and Crockett at 5:30. Crockett is undefeated, so if necessary, that second game will be deciding it at 7:30 for the district tournament championship and 3A softball. In District 2, 3A, it was Granger eliminating Greenville 13-3. So the Lady Grizzlies will move on, take on Volunteer tonight in the championship. Again, Granger's undefeated, so if Volunteer beats them, they'll have to come back again and play that second game for the decisive for the regional or district tournament championship in 3A. That being played at Hardin Park in Greenville. In 2A softball, you have South Green taking on either Chucky Doak or Hampton. I guess it'll be Chucky Doak. South Green and Chucky Doak for the championship in 2A tonight. That being played at Chucky Doak. And let's see, you've got the District 1A tournament being played at North Green High School. That game will be North Green and Unaka at 5 o'clock. And so there you go. That's what's going on with that one. So that's your softball tournament play for Northeast Tennessee for this Thursday, May the 8th. Now let's take a look at baseball. Baseball coming up tomorrow. 4A baseball, Cardinal Park, TVA Credit Union Ballpark in Johnson City, Scienceville, Jeff County at 5 o'clock. Dobbins, Morristown West at 7:30 tomorrow night at the baseball regional. In 3A, our games, Unicoi County and Greenville at 4 o'clock. The Cyclones and Granger at 6:30. Right down over the hill from where we are at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark here in Elizabethton. In 2A, in District Region 1, this is 2A, West Green and Alcoa. This is being played at Pioneer Park in Tusculum. West Green and Alcoa at 5 o'clock. Chucky Doak, the Black Knights and Pigeon Forge at 7:30 tomorrow night. That's in 2A. In single A baseball, this will be played at Milligan at Anglin Field. North Green and Washburn at noon tomorrow. And University High and Cosby at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So that's your baseball 4A, 3A, 2A, and single A in baseball. Congratulations to Providence Academy. The Knights, again, they are a step away from a return trip to Murfreesboro, having claimed the Division II Single A East Region title with a 4-1 win over Christian Academy in Knoxville. That happened down at Lakeway's Joey Seaver Field, and so big win last night. Cole Blanton batted leadoff the Providence team. He hit the gun run and lead Knights to a regional championship. So they'll host a winner. They will host the winner of North Point Christian and Webb Bell Buckle for next week's state quarterfinal series. The best of 3 begins Wednesday with the series winner going to Murfreesboro. So Providence hosting North Point Christian and the winner of the North Point Christian Webb Bell Buckle next week. The best of 3 next Wednesday, and take 2 out of 3 on that one. You're heading off to the big dance in Murfreesboro. So that's a look at our local sports. Science Hill signing 4 kids yesterday to move on. Congratulations, the Hilltoppers, who had 4 signed the other day at Elizabethton. You have Oliver Peterson going on to play basketball at King University. Logan Roberts going on to play basketball at Johnson University in Knoxville. Also, you have Ashlyn Hickman heading off to Bryan College. She will be there in basketball. And let's see. The last one is Riley Durrance, all-around athlete, the 2024 Big East Conference Discus Champion, and member of the back-to-back conference champion team in track. She will go on to run track at Tusculum University. So congratulations to those youngsters moving on. 2 guys and 2 girls yesterday signing to make their intentions known, again, with the Science Hill Hilltoppers. So congratulations there. We are right here ready to roll. She's going to come right here and be with us in just a second. Misty Counts, the owner of Duck Crossing, the antique store here in downtown Elizabeth, and 3 floors, over 50,000 square feet. Waiting list to get in here, so, and with good reason. Man, I buy a lot of stuff here, and so love. In fact, as soon as I walked in, I saw a bookcase I got to have. I believe we'll take out here with me today after the show. So always some cool things up on the second floor. They got a guy there that's got DVDs, 45s, albums, CDs. I mean, this guy's, and they're like $1 a piece, $2 a piece. The DVDs are high def, $2 or $3 a pop. I mean, I'm in here buying a lot of stuff from the Duck Crossing. What did I get? I bought a bookcase last week, and I bought a big silk. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. And I bought a silk rose. What was it? A basket of roses, wasn't it, last week? Tulips. Be nice if I got the right flower top. It was tulips. So, and they're absolutely, I may have a picture of my phone. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're silk. A great big old basket. It was awesome. Got it on the back porch. So, there's something in there all the time. And so, if you're looking for something for Mom for Mother's Day that's unique, not your typical gift, probably one of a kind, here's where you want to come. Right here again to the good folks at the Duck Crossing here in downtown Elizabeth. And here we go. The Jewelers Bench also, if you're looking for jewelry or if you're looking for a watch for Mother's Day or graduation, here's the Jewelers Bench. Misty Counts joins us. Coming up, David Collins joins us. We're here live at the Duck Crossing, show number 2283. Misty's next on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Our buddy Sherry Holtzclaw, the owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jewelers Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You know, you go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here, and you can talk to him face to face. You know, we've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family, and we are, you know, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in, and you know, it just, I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep, you served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now, taking care of their jewelry needs as well. So, I mean, they're running the full slate: watches, rings, Pandora. Oh gosh, what else? You've got the Glock. You've got the Bearing watches. You got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens, Bearing, G-Shock. That's it. I've got a new some new bearings coming in soon. So full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair. The Jewelers Bench. Hours are open. So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4. Social media, how do we find you? So we're on Facebook and Instagram. And the phone number is? 423-542-5600. Great sponsor. Been at it a long time. We love promoting the Jewelers Bench right here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Look at this. This is the Rose and the Thorn segment right here. So I be the thorn, she be the rose. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for letting me be here. I love it. Hadn't been here for a while. We were down. Gosh, March we had that little hiccup. The old whatever it was I had. So it's gone. I'm back. So and then 1 month you had to make a run, Florida run to be with a loved one who had emergency surgery. So. And then 1 month, I guess that was it. So I've been here for a while, but see, I was in here the other day to firm up the show date, and I picked up a basket full of tulips, silk tulips. Got a bookcase, didn't I? No.
No, that was a
That's a different trip.
Yeah, you got
I'm looking at
two plant stands.
Yeah, 2 plant stands, baker rack, plant stands on my back porch. There's a bookcase that's all come in this morning. I may probably want to ask about that. Out there, right inside of the back door, the bookcase out there.
You You know Brad, he brings them and just sets them there.
Yeah, well, I'm fixing to take it.
Drops it off.
If the price is right, I'm fixing to take it. This is a place where I bought, of all things, my granddaughter thinks it's a hoodoo. It's a three-legged table, and it works. It's awesome. I got them in the den, so cool place, cool stuff here at the Duck Crossing where we are broadcasting live for Mother's Day, the obvious. So there's a lot. What, 3 floors? How many square foot?
Over
50,000?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
on all 3 floors.
How many vendors?
We've got right around 50. It's
Yeah.
like it's just
Yeah, 49, 50. Bounces back and forth.
52,
So
yeah.
there's a waiting list. Oh, there's up to 52. So
Well, it's
Varies.
around. Yeah, I've rented some smaller spaces recently just to be able to get some other people, other folks in, kind of moved around and rearranged, and because I had so many people that were wanting to get in that I was able to kind of reorganize.
there you go. They want in this place because there's a lot of foot traffic in downtown Elizabeth. Of course, there's 3 antique stores here. We call them Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So it's the Eagle Center, just went blank. Something on
You
Elk,
said vintage elk.
Vintage Elk, and of course where we are, the Duck Crossing. 3 floors, over 50,000 square feet. So Mother's Day. I mean, I was looking right here where I can see. What is that right there on the counter that's got it's like a fruit bowl? What is that thing?
It's like a crystal compote that would be good for like on
Would
one of
you-
the bath. Yeah, grab it.
Bring that. Let's do it. Let's do show and tell. She's got the cool stuff in here. Hello, Candy and Terry Earhart. That's a new name. Thank you for watching. Hello, Mrs. Little. You're not a new name. Thank you, ma'am. This is really cool. Price point on this is
25.
$25. Look at this. This is not cool. Very unique.
So you could put it like on your kitchen table and put fruit in it, but
Absolutely.
or you could put it like in your bathroom and put soaps or throw your makeup and things in there.
Look at that. $25 for that. That's the beauty of coming in here. There's so many unique things. $25 for that. Again, look how big it is. So I'm going to set that one. You're going to set it
Sparkly.
sparkly right there. Got a little bling to it. All right. So she's going around and grab some things again. I'm going to do a disclaimer. There's no way we can bring, obviously, 50,000 square feet, 3 floors onto this show. But to give you an idea, who else but a mother? Now look at this. This is for $12.95. Who else but a mother is kept very near in our hearts and our thoughts every day of the year? Because she's so special, because she's so dear. Who else but a mother like you? Happy Mother's Day. I didn't read that right. So, because she's so special, because she's so dear, who else but a mother like you? Happy Mother's Day. There you go. Look at
Holly
this.
Hobby, the old Holly Hobby from the 70s and 80s.
So here's the thing. You want to get your mom something because she's unique. You want to get her something unique, something you're not going to find someplace else. This is one of a kind. Who else but a mother? $12.95. This little plate for Mother's Day. This is 1976. What do you call it? Holly Hobby?
Holly Hobby.
Holly Hobby. There you go. So that's an idea.
And, we were talking earlier about memories. I mean, I grew up with Holly Hobby, so this would be something I would really love because I had a Holly Hobby doll, and I loved all the little Holly Hobby,
There you go.
color forms and lunch boxes and those things that I had when I was little.
That's the point. David Collins will join us coming up here in a few minutes. All right, I've got some more.
These are just some little sweet. It's funny because just a few years ago, these would not have really been anything that you would have chosen for a gift, but now they call it granny core or cottage core,
Cool.
and it is really coming in with the like the 20-something generation.
Look at this.
And they love and this one says, Grandma, I love you, but they like
$3.
decorating with these old things that are kind of like from a granny house. They come in here and they love the geese, the old ducks and geese plates and
$2.50 right there,
candlesters,
folks.
and there's all kinds of stuff. So those I think are
$3.
Yeah, and that's just like. But these are just cutesy little, kind of if you get like a basket or if you gave that little compote that we had a minute ago, fill it with little things that you think she would enjoy.
Yep.
So this is more of the organizing, which what Mom doesn't dream of being organized.
This goes for a whopping
18.
$18. The vintage bill organizer. There you go. There's another little idea. So she's going to bring more here in a few minutes. Hello, Missy Mixon. That's a new name. Thank you for watching. Becky Muncie down in Union County. That's not a new name. Hello, lady. How you doing? Appreciate you watching. So we're at the Duck Crossing here in downtown Elizabeth, and we're talking Mother's Day. So this is what would you say, $18 for that? Is that right? Yeah. So There's all kinds of
Gift
things.
of organization.
There's clocks. There are watches. There's vintage jewelry. There's oodles of antiques. So this is how many years you've been here?
I have had a booth here for 13 years, and I have had the store for almost 9 years.
9 years. So typically, Mother's Day. What do folks coming in here looking for mom for Mother's Day? Is there a trend? What they normally get?
It really changes from
Change
year to year.
year, yeah. So-
Different things. Of course, a lot of people get the jewelry or the little glass. I'm going to show you some different little pretty glass things and art glass and fit glass and just, kind of mementos to remember the Mother Day.
The one that glows in the dark. What is that called?
It's uranium glass.
Could not remember a while ago. Uranium glass. Got a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells full of uranium glass, which glows in the dark, which is really cool. Brad's got a neon light inside the bookcase, you do, and so it glows in the dark, which is neat. So here's the thing: I've been pleading with you all week long. Is your mother still with us? You still got your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
You
met
knew
your
her
mom. I met your mom. You're right. I'm sorry. I met
That's
your mom.
okay.
But
She's a fan.
she is a fan. You're right. And I'm a fan. I apologize. You're right. I have met her. So for those of you out there who still have a mama, I would beg you, implore you to spend time with your mama. Get her something. Come down here and get a gift certificate. Come down here and look around, get what you want. Shop the Duck Crossing. I promise you, you'll find something in 3 floors what you can get for mom for Mother's Day. Guarantee it. No question. So please consider doing that. Again, mine's gone, so I would give anything to be able to pick the phone up and just for 10 minutes and say, look, thank you for putting up with me and raising me and making me the man I am in large part. So she's gone. I can't do that. But if you have one, and I said this the other day, guy, he said, well, me and mom are at odds. I said, be the bigger guy, smoke the peace pipe. It's so fleeting. The book says you're a hand babe for a little while, we're gone. Please, for 24 hours or however long, smoke the peace pipe, be the bigger person and love your mama. She may not be here next Mother's Day. It's the way it is. So it's a fact, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a fact. So anyway, that's what's going on. She's got more to show. Where do we find you on social media?
We're on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton, on Instagram at Duck Crossing Antiques.
Got to ask you before we go to the break, how did you come up with the name, which is very unique, Duck Crossing?
So it was the original name from the 90s whenever they converted it was a hardware store, then a furniture store, and John and Lisa Bunn converted it into an antique mall. And the ducks used to come across the road here, actually from the covered bridge, so they named it Duck Crossing.
Didn't know that. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
So there you go. So
And
the
they
ducks,
still nest. They still nest in the planters. The ducks still
do they really?
every year. We have to put up little signs because they come up and nest in these planters we have on the ends of the streets.
is that not cool? Now that's a slice of Americana. The ducks down at the covered bridge, which is what Elizabethton's known for, is kind of like these face of Elizabethton is the storied covered bridge. So they come up the covered bridge, they come up the street back in the day, Duck Crossing, and they still do.
Yeah.
And then nest out here in front of the store in the planters. That's awesome. So that's how
I'll be
you.
curious to see if they do this year, because it's spring.
It's spring
And
now.
with all that traffic, when we're having so much traffic, I hadn't really even thought about that this year.
So that's why we call it Duck Crossing. Why we say you need to be here. 3 stories over 50,000 square feet. She'll come back with more. She's going to come back a couple of more times. And Sarah is too. So the whole point is to let you see what's in here, limited as we can because it's so much to show. But I can tell you, number one, I don't have her on here as a sponsor if I don't believe in the product. I've told you that many times. So if I don't believe in her, I ain't going to have her on. And I believe in her because I buy stuff here all the time. The CD, as soon as the show's over, went up on the 2nd floor and rifled through the CDs and the DVDs and the albums and 45s. They got them for like $1, $2 a piece, $3. The CDs and DVDs, awesome. So I'm one of those old guys. I still watch DVDs and I still listen to CDs in the car. Quick break. We'll be right back. David Collins next, again from Collins and Company, one of our sponsors. A little bit later on, we'll probably take a look at Andrew's here. Andrew McKeon from Carter County Bank. We'll talk a little Braves baseball. Braves will have the series finale tonight against the Reds. Spencer Schwellenbach will go for the Braves, and Nick Lodolo will go for the Reds tonight in the final game of the series. Quick break. We'll be right back after this. The Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal. Buy local. And Biden Betsy, we are a big believer of Elizabethan merchants like the Duck Crossing.
Elizabethton FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. It's more than learning about cows. It's becoming the problem solvers for the next generation. We are the future biologists, chemists, computer programmers, journalists, teachers, electricians who will feed our future. By creating a family atmosphere, the Agriculture Department, especially FFA, can become your home away from home. Through contests, leadership events, fun trips, and chapter activities, FFA is a great way to learn about the world while developing yourself into the best person you can be. We invite you to enroll in an ag-based course and be active in Elizabethton FFA. We'll save you a seat.
Back on the Tom Miller Sports Channel, Amy Whitson, Bill Patterson, Missy Mixon, that's a new name. Thank you for being a brand new listener on the show. So we had over, the Lord blessed us, we had over 75,000 views last month. So it keeps, we're on our way to.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep, we're on our way to surpassing last year's number, which is 1 million. So there you go. Is it me? No. Is your success a realtor you? No. No.
We don't do that.
No.
We just show up.
We just show up. Let me tell you what, if you think for 1 second, 1 iota, that it's all about you, you're creating this on load, he makes it happen for you. Am I right? Am I wrong?
We ain't nothing.
We ain't nothing. We are not anything.
But we're loved.
Except old sinners saved by grace. This is really cool. This is called, I've never seen this. I got this last night from Tracy, who does a wonderful job as office manager. Gripped in Time Vintage Wrenches that kept America moving. It's an online auction event. Starts on Monday. And this is really cool. I've never seen this. Tell us about this. This is really neat.
That's from back in the old days before mine and your time.
Yeah, really.
Wrenches that they used on wagons, bicycles, motorcycles, and for old farm implements, manufacturing, and especially wrenches of all kinds, antique, collectible wrenches. So we've never had, I've sold a few of those, but never had that diverse of a collection to offer at public auction. So that's from a lifetime collection. It'd be difficult. Sometimes you hate to see those collections like that break up because it took a lifetime to get them put together. But here we are, selling, wanting to sell them. We're putting them on online auction for them.
How many lots?
I think there's 300 plus lots there.
300 now. All right, that's an auction. All right, here's another auction of a different sort. This is a good-looking house. I looked at it, I thought, wow, make somebody a cute home.
Oh, yeah.
Bingham Court in Johnson City, an online auction a week from Saturday. 2 weeks from Saturday. No, this coming Saturday, week from Saturday. That's
Yeah.
right. Here it is, May 17th. Tell us about it.
It's a fixer-upper type home, investment property, very close to hospital and VA and ETSU and all that. Good location just off Cherokee Road. Good house. It needs updates and all that. It's a fixer-upper investment type property. But hey, we're going to sell it at absolute auction. So whether it brings $10 or $10 million, we're going to sell it.
There you go. Coming up next Saturday at 10 o'clock. Live auction, absolute. Owner says sell it to sell it when done. So there you go.
Yep. Had one in Kingsport Saturday. We sold it. Had one Thursday night at live auction on a property. We sold it. So auctions are moving. You got a house you need to sell at auction. You're going through a court process or something like that. Tell your attorney you want to use David Collins Company, Realtors and Auctioneers.
Why David Collins? Because he's full-time. And he gets it done. 97% closing rate.
Yes. Get her done.
So let me say it again. 97% of the listings he lists, he and the staff, the team, they close them. That's a pretty good batting average, folks. When you get up there and swing the bat 10 times and 9 times, we'll get a hit.
Pretty good.
Pretty good all day long. You better believe it. So that's one. Now we got another couple of listings I want to show you. This one's on Broad Street here in Elizabethton for $399. Tell us about this one.
Available on river frontage across the street. Got a little deck on the river. Nice home, totally remodeled. Move-in ready condition. If you're looking for a house close to town, there you go. Ready to move into. Nice home.
How would you grade the market right now? A, B, C, or D?
Market's good. Prices are responsible. You got to be responsible in pricing. And if you're not, then you're going to be still on the market. So you got to listen to your realtor. Get good comps, get good variables to show you what the market's like. And if you're not listening to your realtor, then you're going to be dead in the water for a while. Takes a while.
Well, you take the sentimental out of it. It's like, okay, I know what you want to get out of it, but here's what you want to get out of it, right?
Yeah, I'm blunt with the truth. That's what I tell folks.
That's
I'm just
it.
going to tell you like it is. Not what you want to hear. You can get a realtor to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not that type of guy. So if you need somebody to tell you what you want to hear, what you want to listen to, and not listen, then there's no need to call me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Because I tell folks you're going to know within 6 months whether I'm lying to you or not.
We're going to close it. We're going to move it.
Yes.
We're going to get him to a commercial in a minute. So I want him to tell us why David calls. We'll do that in a second. Clay, Little Road, 495 North, 494.9.
On a house and put it under contract in 1 day.
Oh, it's under contract?
Under contract, yes.
Oh, so we don't need to talk about that one.
In 1 day, though.
In 1 day.
1 day.
97%, folks.
Yep. $500,000 home under contract in 1 day. So.
Yeah. Are you licensed where? Can you sell property anywhere in Tennessee?
Anywhere in Tennessee.
There you go. So Coach Shipley's watching down in Middle Tennessee.
And actually can list where I've got I use 2 different MLS. I'm the only realtor probably in the Tri-Cities that does that. As far as being able to do it statewide and locally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Here's one in Elizabeth on Holston View Drive. Tell us, this is Unique Elementary School District.
Gorgeous setting, brand new home. Custom built home, 1,400 plus square feet. Getting a lot of showings on that. Just went on the market day before yesterday. Getting several showings on it. I think we'll get that under contract pretty quick. You're looking for a new home to move into with a pretty view, nice little area there. So you'll take a look. That's a nice house.
CollinsandCompany.info is where you want to go see it. We're just showing this to you. You can go look at it when you want to at your leisure, and as long as you want to. CollinsandCompany.info. How long? How quick?
Less than 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours. This one on the market and gone. Under contract. He gets it done. Oh, boy. Remember that. Get her done. He gets her done.
Get her done team.
That's it.
We're surrounded by good folks.
Here's some property on Icy Lane in Elizabeth. Tell me about this.
Woody building lot just in the Valley Forge area, priced to right 16.9. I can't see. I don't remember.
16.9. Yeah.
Yep. Good little mobile home lot there. If you're looking for a mobile home place that's unrestricted.
There you go.
Price right. Price to sell.
Got a couple more here. Then we'll talk a little Braves baseball with our buddy Andrew McKeon. Hickory Street in Elizabethton for 2049. Tell us about this one.
Condo living, one level living, well maintained, next to the Boys and Girls Club there in the Black Bottom community. Really nice, well maintained condo, new front porch, flooring throughout. Good, really nice little floor plan, 2 bedroom, 2 full baths, good size room. Lady is a motivated seller.
Mill Pond Road for 123.9. Tell us about this one.
Commercial type property, got close to 1 acre of land. It's actually the Tweetsie Trail frontage is going to proposed area goes right in front of that building. So if you're looking to be maybe a commercial spot in the future, that'd be a nice little spot there for you. Good investment property there.
Mm-hmm. Make a little restaurant. We'll stop people, get them a drink or give them a sandwich or whatever. Be right there on the Tweetsie Trail. So, case in point, he's everywhere. This one is in the Daniel Boone School District out in Gray on Walker's Bend Road for $574.9.
Fabulous home there. Really good area, good school district, move-in ready condition. Just super nice home.
Got a couple more here. Southside Road in Elizabethton. Of course, this is Tia Duggar, Westside Elementary, and Of course, Cyclone High School, Elizabeth on Southside Road, 424-9.
City limits, right at the end of the city limits. You're on the west side of Carter County. You're on a large home, really good size rooms in that home. It's got a good floor plan, well maintained, beautiful home by the original owner. We're selling it for them. So anyway, good, nice home right there.
Johnson City had an auction a couple of weeks ago in Jonesboro. He's everywhere. He's got a listing in Daniel Boone, had a auction in Kingsport last week. Here, our last one, here's some property in Fall Branch. Tell us about this.
Beautiful land. I think there's 7+ acres there. Gorgeous views, unrestricted. If you want in that area, you can't beat it for the price. I mean, for market comps, it's right on the money for that area. Good place. Let me mention we've got lots of auctions coming up. We got antique auctions scheduled. I think we're going to need to have 3 different days of antique auctions. We've got that much stuff consigned. So probably 3 different antique auctions this month. Got a state working in Hunter community that will have a lot of antiques. We've got a big ammo sale coming up from the one owner collection. Oh Lord, just a lot of stuff going on. Just put a mobile home on the market on Stony Creek. We'll be selling it online auction and selling the state as well. So a lot to remember. But
Collins and Company.info is where you want to go. It's there 24/7. Cyclone Baseball tomorrow night is going to be one of our great sponsors. Has been for how long we've been together? Several years, isn't it? 4, 5.
It's been such a sweet trip. It don't seem like that long, Tom. Probably that long.
A sweet trip. Yeah. She's watching all this going, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. A sweet trip. So there you go. Hello to Angela Hayes. How you doing? Anyway, baseball tomorrow night, 6:10. First pitch at 6:30. Cyclones and Granger at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark on our way to the state tournament. Got to get there, starting with the regional tomorrow night. We'll have it for you, audio only, ready to go with that. So before he goes, I want to do this right here. I want to do this a commercial. We haven't done one for a while. So here we go. I'm going to talk to him, asking him why David Collins. Let me hit this button. Here we go. Talking to everybody, David Collins from Collins & Company, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of real estate agents out there. Why David Collins and Collins & Company?
Because we're a diverse company. If you need to have an auction, we can do that for you. We can sell your personal property. If you're moving, locating, relocating, or you have an estate, we can do it all. We're a one-stop shop. We have experienced agents that know the property, know the market, know values, and know how to get you from list to close with the least amount of problems. You know, we're the kind of the problem solvers for the real estate community in our area. So one-stop shop, give us a call. We're experienced, knowledgeable, professional. Answer our phones, answer your emails and calls and text messages. That's an important thing. We're there. Many people come through our area, stop in and say, you're the only real estate office open in town. So we're there. We have a full-time office staff there to help manage clients that come through. Our phones are forwarded every night so we can take phone calls. So look, there's a lot of different things going on in our office, and I think that with what we have to offer folks, that we are the most diverse real estate company in East, not only Carter County, but East Tennessee.
We're winning, might add. Phone number is
423-543-5741.
Social media, how do we find you?
CollinsandCompany.info.
There you go. One of our great sponsors. Again, David Collins, Collins & Company, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Happy to be here. Happy to be alive.
Happy to be here. Good stuff. Good job, sir. So busy. He's got a lot coming up, don't we?
Much. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff all over the Tri-Cities.
Yeah. Now, there is this place on G Street. People ask me this all the time. So each one of your sponsors, what is that place? I said, I don't know. We'll go through it again. What is that on G Street?
That is where we take in estate consignments for auction. A lot of times, a estate would be too small for us to go in and work, so people want to bring their estate items there to sell for them. And we've got vehicles coming up too. I don't know. We've got several vehicles there we'll be selling. I know we've got a Honda side-by-side and some farm implements and different stuff. So we'll be having those online probably next week.
There you go.
We sell everything.
We move it.
Yeah, we move it.
And we love being one of the places he puts it out there and lets people know what's going on.
Thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of items that we've moved last year. So,
yep. Shipping all over the country.
Yeah, all over the United States, Vietnam, Canada, to name a few.
We'll show you this one more time, folks. It's worth repeating. $494,900 home went under contract in less than a day.
One day. Yep.
Gone. Because he dealt with Collins and Company, a 97% closing ratio.
Yes. Yep. And we advertise. We do have another thing, advertising firm out of Bristol that helps us with all our advertising, so the promotions and all that. You get a lot of bang for your buck when you list with us.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
A sweet trip is what you said. It's been such a sweet trip. He doesn't know how many years we've been together.
Sweet ride, baby. Have a good day, Tom. I'll leave you with that.
I'm going to try to respond to that, except go to a commercial. He's the best. Appreciate him bunches. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. Another guy I think the world of too, El Presidente of Carter County Bank, our buddy Andrew McKee. And we're going to talk a little Braves baseball. The Braves and the Reds tonight in the series wrap-up. Schwellenbach for the Braves and Nick Lodolo will go to the Reds. We'll talk that. Little baseball coming up next year. We're live at the Duck Crossing. Again, talking Mother's Day weekend. It's upon us. It's almost here. And if you're looking for something for Mom for Mother's Day, 3 floors, 50,000 square feet of, virtually anything you want. We just showed you some few things. Holly Hobby, what was it called? The little place you didn't want to go for $12.95. You have Holly, was it Holly Hobby? Hobby Holly? I'm going to bring it back here in a minute. It's awesome. And so if I can throw it there, I'll get it in the break. Anyway, 50,000 square feet, 3 floors. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. We're talking to our great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and Tom Dillon Sports Show, Dr. Smith, and the folks at Physical Therapy Services. For those out there who have no clue, tell us what it's all about.
Physical Therapy Services is a local mom and pop run physical therapy and occupational therapy clinic. We have clinic locations. We have 3 locations, 2 in Elizabethton, 1 in Roan Mountain. Our main office, where I'm located at 1975 West Elk Avenue, we focus on adults and athletic injuries. We have a pediatric clinic at 1500 West Elk Avenue that does both physical therapy and occupational therapy for the little kiddos out there. And then we have a clinic in Roan Mountain as well to take care of our wonderful Carter Countyans in the Roan Mountain community, and all focused on orthopedics and sports-related injuries, along with just general concerns with patients and people that want to be able to get out and move better. The human body is made to move, and that's what we try to do, is keep people moving.
Keep people moving. Hours are open.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Social media, how do we find out more about you?
Physical Therapy Services on Facebook. Look us up. You can also find us online at ptstn.net. And or you can just call the office, 423-543-0073, and we will put you in touch with the right people to get you the correct care that you need, whether it's through us or through one of our other affiliates that we work with.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, love promoting them. Again, the great folks at Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are live here at the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth. You know the mantra, be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. You have so much downtown to offer. One of those places would be a bank, Carter County Bank. We have restaurants. Gosh, we have a brand new place that does stained glass. Jack of all trades, believes the name of that brand new store here downtown. And of course, the antique stores, maybe the cornerstone from the retail, although there's clothing stores, there's restaurants, furniture store, Cannon's Home Furniture, one of our great sponsors.
Cannon's and Richie's, you got 2 downtown.
Brumba Sports Shop.
Yeah.
You got Richie's, as you mentioned. You got Hellbender Outfitters. For those of you who are canoers and outdoor campers and enthusiasts, you got that downtown. So Courtney said there's 1,000 parking spaces in downtown Elizabeth, which I didn't know.
Yeah, she was sharing that with us the other day at our Main Street meeting. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, anyway, lots going on downtown. It's an exciting place. Of course, drugstore, my favorite, Lingerville Drug Center, one of our great sponsors. So we have a lot of downtown sponsors on our broadcast, which we appreciate. We don't take that for granted. The Coffee Company, Big Dan's Barbecue, Carter County Bank, Brumba Sports Shop, Eagle Center, Duck Crossing, Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. You've been there on the show. We'll leave somebody off and try to do it from memory. Big John's Closeouts, I consider them kind of downtown, right on the cusp of being downtown. So a lot of neat. Food City, of course, will be there tomorrow, which is very much downtown. So it looks, you don't have a better idea than this tonight, it looks like the progress rebuilding after the flood, it's getting better every day in downtown.
It's getting better every day, and they're doing a tremendous job. I don't know if you call that the 700 block down there, right across from the Covered Bridge Park. There's a lot of things going on down there, and if you haven't driven down through there lately, I mean they've changed the look of a lot of those buildings down there, and it looks really good.
Yep. So it's ever changing. We had Emma on the other day from the Parks and Rec. She was 6 events in June coming up. All kinds of music downtown, all free events. So lots going on, getting ready to gear up for the summertime here. Of course, we're not done with spring yet. We got the full month of May, and then July 4th right around the corner, the parade. And so it's all good stuff. The fireworks, 4th of July parade in Elizabeth is good as anywhere.
Yes, they do a wonderful job with that. They do a great job, I think. I guess we won't be able to have it downtown. They'll have to find another spot if they're going to do a parade this year, just because of the bridge is supposed to open July 3rd, and you can't take the chance on scheduling everything downtown and that being off by a day or two.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have everything back to normal by Christmas, have the parade back downtown. Last year we had it up on G Street, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was on G Street, and then we had the tree lighting in the Covered Bridge Park, so we were close, but we weren't at the tree.
We just adapt is what we did.
Yeah, it worked out well. I mean, it gave us a lot more area for people to stand, and we got the lights on, and then people could just, walk out and the road and see it and kind of gather around and go over to the ice cream place there across the street, get some hot chocolate or wander uptown and, just enjoy all the lights.
Support our merchants.
Yeah.
So we look at this baseball division. The Braves lost last night. They're 2 under, but they've won. They're 5-5 over the last 10. They're 6 out. The Mets are 2 better than the Phillies. Are the Braves coming? Do you feel good about them? Starting to come?
Yeah, they're coming, but I don't know. Have we dug ourselves too big a hole? We'll see. They're going to have to get, one of those stretches where they win, 17 out of 20 or something, just to, get really cooking. And, that might be when Strider and Acuna both get back at full speed. And, I don't know that we'll get our best of Ronald Acuna this year. It might be, it might be next year before you get him to 100% coming off an ACL injury.
Ozuna's right out, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's hitting the ball really well, and the pitching staff's been doing a great job. I mean, Cincinnati's no pushover. We took 2 of the first 3 with them, and we got a shot at their top 4 starters. So it's not like we got to pick on anybody that didn't deserve to be there.
Had a pretty good starting rotation. You saw the best for the Reds have to offer. There'll be the series wrap up tonight. Schwellenbach for the Braves, and Nick Lodolo will go for the Reds, and so. This, I would think, would create more interest for the game coming up in August. This is, when they come back and get together again, the Braves and the Reds are calling it the Speedway Classic in Bristol Motor Speedway. Pretty unique opportunity to watch some baseball that counts.
It is. I haven't seen any numbers on the seats sold, but I saw they're running a special on them. So if it's something you missed out on, you can get a discount on tickets this week and get it lined up to go over there. I did go over to the Battle of Bristol and on the football game, and that was interesting. So a lot of people
got the MC to be a part of the PA. I'll never forget that long as I live when we announced the Pride of the Southland Marching Band. The place went nuts.
Yeah, it was a neat experience. I really enjoyed it.
But the hair on my arm literally went up. It's never happened to me ever.
Yeah.
But when we said Pride of the Southland University of Tennessee Marching Band,
it was
special.
It was intense.
Yeah,
right.
it was. So.
Good.
Everything going good at Carter County Bank. We love promoting the bank. We've been down here several times. We'll back down here next month. We'll come back down this month, are we?
Well, I don't think we've got anything set. We talked about maybe going up to Boone and doing something in June up there at our new location up in Boone. So, maybe we can work that out if we can't get something downtown. I don't have any time off in May, so you put something on your calendar and we'll make it work.
You got it. I know you got a meeting to get to.
Yes, sir. I
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
you having me up. Sorry I had to run.
No. Gosh, no. Business comes first. I get it. So we understand it is what it is. Don't have any qualms about that whatsoever. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. We're issue. I'm going to bring down there. I don't have my glasses. Do you see Duck up there anywhere? So there it is. Duck crossing right there. We'll be right back. We'll take a look at the entire Major League Baseball next on the Tom Dillard Sports Show. We're talking to Misty Counts, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillard Sports Show. Why Duck Crossing? Why should we come here and shop?
Well, we have 3 floors of merchandise with over 50 different vendors, a good wide variety of items. 70%, I would say, is vintage, which is over 25 years or more. We do have, of course, a lot of antiques, which are over 100 years. Clean, organized, right smack dab in the middle of downtown Elizabethton. We have 2 other stores right beside of us, so it's a great afternoon. You can hit all 3 of we're all 3 good quality antique stores.
Hours are open?
We're open from 11 to 5:30 on Monday through Friday and 10 to 6 on Saturdays.
Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton and Instagram at Duck Crossing Antiques.
And the phone number to call to find out more.
423-518-1858.
There you go. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy, buy it in downtown Elizabethton at Duck Crossing. One of our great sponsors here of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
And back to the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Let's take a look at Major League Baseball. Then Misty's going to come back and show you some more Mama's Day gift-giving ideas from a store that has 3 floors, 50,000 square feet, chock full of goodies. I'm telling you, it's loaded in here. And of course, you can see, I'll probably have her describe some of the stuff over her shoulders get to in a minute. This is one of the booths, obviously, that we're in. They were nice enough to let us come in here and sit and showcase their particular booths. We'll talk about it coming up here in a minute. All right, Major League Baseball today. We've got 4 games, day games. This is a getaway day, of course. Moving to the next city, open up a weekend series. Baltimore will be in Minnesota today. The Red Sox hosting Texas. Evan Carter played last night, center fielder from Elizabethton for the Rangers, went 0-for-4 last night. But still is in the starting lineup, which is great. They'll have that series wrap up today at 1:30 at Fenway. White Sox in Kansas City and Detroit at Colorado. Those are the day games. Under the lights tonight, Detroit at Colorado. You have Philadelphia, the Phillies, and Tampa Bay. As we told you, the Braves with Swellenbach on the mound against Lodolo for Cincinnati at 7:15. Toronto will battle the Angels, and the Dodgers open up the series in Arizona, which is an interesting series, given the fact that Arizona is trying to chase and catch the Dodgers inside the division. LA leads Arizona by 6. In between the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks are the Padres and the Giants, both a game and a half out. In the Central, the Cubs lead the Brewers, the Reds, and the Cardinals. All 3 are identical 500 records. Milwaukee, Cincinnati, and the Cardinals are all 19-19. All 3 trail the Cubs by 3. You would like to think if you're a Braves fan, you're going to get healthy this weekend because the Braves will go to Pittsburgh, who've lost 7 in a row, 9 out of 10. They are 12-26, and they are the second worst team in Major League Baseball behind the Colorado Rockies. Even the White Sox have a better record. Nope, I'm wrong. They are the 3rd worst team. It's the Rockies and the White Sox and the Pirates. They're the 3rd worst team in Major League Baseball. So you would like to think the Braves can get healthy this weekend in Pittsburgh against the Pirates, but they got to play the Reds tonight. That's in the Central. Cubs lead Milwaukee, the Reds, and the Cardinals by 3. In the NL East, the Mets lead the Phillies by 2. The Braves 200 at 17-19. They're 6 back. And so that's your standings in the National League. In the American League in the East, the Yankees lead the Red Sox by 2.5. In the Central, Detroit a game and a half better than Cleveland. The Royals are red hot. They won 5 in a row, 8 out of 10. They're now only 2 games back. Minnesota's playing good baseball. The Twins have won 4 straight and 6 out of 10. They're at 6.5 back from the front-running Detroit Tigers. In the West, Seattle leads the Athletics by 3, the Astros by 4. The hottest teams in baseball right now are the Royals. They won 5 in a row. The Cardinals have won 5 in a row, 7 out of 10. And the Twins have won 4 in a row. Now, the teams going in the opposite direction. You've got the Pirates. They've lost 7 straight. You've got the Rockies. dismal, to say the least. They've lost 4 in a row. They've lost 8 out of 10. They are 6-29 on the season already. They're 18 games out. The Colorado Rockies are 4-12 at home. On the road, the Rockies are 2-17. That is bad baseball. 2 other teams on the tailspin right now. Toronto's lost 4 in a row, and the Baltimore Orioles have lost 4 in a row. That's a look at Major League Baseball. Also, last night, Dylan Cease, interesting, had a no-hitter going in the 7th inning against the Yankees. Then he got a cramp in his forearm. The 7th, the Padres pitcher left. He says, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. They're going to be ready to go for the next start. But anyway, the Yankees rallied, beat them 4-3 in 10 innings. So that's what's going on there. Now, before we go to the break, let me tell you this crazy story. We've tried to stay on top of it best we can. This ongoing $2.8 billion college sports House versus NCAA settlement. All right. In October, she said come back. The judge says come back after Christmas. They did. Now she said come back in April, and they did. And now they're back with they being the attorneys. And a $2.8 billion settlement found a brief tweaking the aspect of roster limits. That's the whole hang-up of this judge. Schools will be allowed but not required to reinstate players who are cut from the rosters. Now, here's what's happened. This is a crazy deal. They took too long to get this solved. Hello, Ashley Blevins. How you doing? Reba Tidwell and Brooke Vance. How you kids doing? Thank you for watching the show. So here's what's happening. All right? So she says, the judge says, we got to start cutting players. All right. Under the preliminary settlement released in October, football rosters and college football rosters were set to shrink to 105 players. As many as 30-plus players will be cut at each school. All right, that's what they did. That's what she said she wanted. All right. Even before the judge's final approval, schools began to cut players in the spring, getting ready for the settlement's implementation on July 1st. Of this year, which I don't know if it's going to happen or not. So, the judge comes back and says, no, I don't want to do it that way. So schools will be allowed but not required to reinstate the players they were cut. So all these schools went out once she said we got to trim these rosters down to 105 players. So all these schools started saying, Tom, we can't keep you. Jim Bob can't keep you. Betty, these are football players. Leroy, we can't keep you. So they start cutting them because that's what she wanted, the judge. Now we've come back and said roster limit exceptions will be made at a school's discretion. So she told the attorneys to grandfather all players into the deal. Even the ones that were cut, we're going to try and bring them back. Well, as this story says, putting the toothpaste back in the tube is a little difficult. These athletic departments have already cut them. Some players landed in new schools. Many remain without a home, hoping to land again at their former schools. A lot of the schools will say, we can't bring you back because we can't afford you. Most schools might be unwilling to re-sign the players they cut and spend extra scholarship money, as well as room and board, meals, health care that balloon already tight budgets. Makes perfect sense. So this judge says, this is what I want you to do. Now she's changed her mind, said, no, we want to bring these players back. Schools have said, look, Tom's already left Tennessee. He went to Marshall. He's gone. Can't bring him back. Well, we need to bring him back. Well, he's not coming back. So stay tuned. It's a crazy thing. And all can fall, in my opinion, falls back on this judge, Claudia Wilkins, who, couldn't make up her mind what she wanted. And so now she brings these attorneys back in for the third time to tweak it again so she will get the approval of having it passed. Then get this $2.8 million starting to be dispersed to all these kids. I don't know how it's going to work, but far be it me to sit here and question, but I can. It makes no sense. How are you going to give money to all these kids, all these student athletes? You can't. It's $2.8 billion. First off, when you take all these schools over since 2015, what's that, 10 years? I think that's the magic year, or maybe it's 2017. 17. So it's 8 years. All these players to play to all these schools wanting a handout. Well, as I've said before, it's going to happen. Okay, here's old Tom. Tom's gone. Tom, since before he died, he got married. He's got a family. He's got a wife and a kid. I'm gone, but the heirs to Tom Taylor going, I want to cut to the action. Tom gets married, gets divorced, and so the divorce lady says, you know, I was married to him at the time. I want to cut to the action. Trust me, it's going to, I mean, it's like Pandora's box. But anyway, that's what's going on. Melissa Missy says, Lady Ball softball blended in the SEC tournament. Already been some great games we're going to take a look at coming up. Hello, Baker. How you doing, Lady? Baker saw her the other night. She was in pastel blue at the scholarship signing. Looked very nice. Hello, Baker. How you doing? Ashley Blevins. Hello to you, lady. Hello to Reba Tidwell. Brooke Vance. Hello to you. Russell Day. Peggy Jones. Pete Crystal Slagle. Angela Hayes. Thank you, kids, for watching. We're here at the Duck Crossing. We're talking Mother's Day. Unique, one-of-a-kind gifts. I want to bring that plate back. I want to show that too coming out of the break. We'll be right back. She had a plate on here a while ago, which was really cool. I wanted to show us Holly Hoppy, I think is what it was. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to come right back and show you more gift-giving ideas for Mom for Mother's Day. Right after this, from the Fall Tour of Schools on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. There she is. Remember that Burt Parks used to sing that song? Miss America.
Oh, yeah,
There she is. There you go. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to embarrass myself. Let me show that plate first. I want this is really cool. I'm not so sure I'm going to get this. My mother's gone, but still. Who else but a mother is kept very near in our hearts and our thoughts every day of the year? Because she's so special, because she's so dear. Who else but a mother like you? Happy Mother's Day. Who else but a mother? Holly Hobby. So you had this for your kid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holly Hobby's stuff. It was actually, this is a Holly Hobby's sister. I can't remember what her name is. Holly Hobby had the little blue outfit on.
Yeah, there it is.
Kind of
A
like
unique.
a Little House on the Prairie era.
Now, that's, you don't know this, but Melissa Gilbert
Mm-hmm.
is having a birthday today. Who's,
Oh, really?
Who's half pint in a little house.
Yeah.
She had no clue. She's 61 today, so.
Oh, wow.
Holly Hobby, $12.95 for this right here. One of over 50 booths. You got 50,000 square feet, 3 floors, and here's one of them. Who else but a mother? Good Mother's Day gift-giving idea. All right, we'll set this right over here. Get that out of the way. We got some more show and tell.
Okay. So I brought some, these are little head vases, which were from like the 50s. This is another thing that maybe a mother would remember having these.
Okay, here's that.
They're so cool. They have, lots of them have like real eyelashes, earrings, jewelry. They're really cute. It's in a
Unique.
little display. Yes. There's lots of different ones too. They're all different.
There's a little one, there's a bigger
a
one.
few different companies that made those too.
How neat. So she put something. What would you put down in there?
You could put flowers. You know,
Flowers?
they had so many planters back then. I mean, and there's so many cute designs of different planters. And that's something that you could put a little plant in for your mom, or just like some little goodies, candy or whatever.
Unique. Your mama's unique. She's one of a kind. She's taking care of you. Loved on you all these years. Give her something unique from Duck Crossing. Look at that right there, okay? Right there's.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't do price points. This is $40. That is
60.
$60. So that'd be really unique, something that no other mom would have. They call them
Head
bases.
bases.
Head bases.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is a little Fenton hand painted
Love
duck,
it. Love it. Look at this.
and it's
Heavy
signed.
too. Almost do a paperweight. This thing's very nice. Little duck for $26. It is signed by the person who made it.
Yeah, the person who painted it.
Oh, really?
So Fenton is the maker, and it'll be so that'd be a little duck crossing souvenir.
I love it. A little duck crossing duck from mom. For mother. She's so witty. For Mother's Day. I love it. Very nice.
And we do have gift certificates available too. If and that's an idea is come and have a shopping day. We have people come in all the time that are saying, "Oh, we're getting together, we're having a shopping day together and having lunch." And you know, there's so many great places down here to eat, and so gift certificates are available in any amount that you want to do, and that's an idea. You know, spending time.
So,
A great idea.
so you can come in here and get a 50. I'm just thinking off the top of it what I'll spend here. If you get her a $50 gift card, gift certificate, come in here and shop. There's look right. There's all kinds of stuff you can get that would add up to $50. Lots and lots of stuff. So
Yeah, and it'll be fun.
absolutely, a little shop, almost like a scavenger hunt. Just give
Yes,
mom $50 to come in and get what she wants for Mother's Day or any amount. So
And this is just a little tin, just a cute little, and it's something also that you can put something inside to give to her.
moms are unique. They need unique gifts from Duck Crossing. $4.99 for that. How about that? Very nice.
Okay, so cameos. Do you know about cameos at all?
You're fixing to learn me about the
I'm
cameo.
getting ready to learn you. So these are my vendor, Wendy. She has lots. Now, this is just a sampling of the things that she has, and cameos are really popular. They're kind of one of those things that have come back in style. And a cameo is a method of carving an object such as an engraved gem, item, or jewelry or vessel. In eras where photographs and video were not an option, cameos were one way of keeping the image of a loved one at hand. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. So you put this, you pin it where? Because you got a little pin on the
Well,
back
you
of
could
it.
put it like on your lapel kind of thing,
Yeah.
on a
Like right here?
hat. Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever, and lots of them, that one doesn't, this one does, have like a little, where you can hang it from a necklace too.
Too cute.
So it's both options.
Yep. This will come on a chain. You get the chain. If she didn't have one here, get one out of the jewelry bench. One of our other sponsors. Look right here. There's a cameo. That's $45. Very nice. This one, I'm holding on to it because it's got the pin thing on the back of it. You can pin it. Goes for, what's that, $68?
68.
$68. There
And I
you go.
think that those are, the first one that you showed was sterling, and that one is maybe gold filled, rolled, gold carved cameo. And then this is a little sterling cameo ring.
Little ring goes for $75. All right, I'm going to put it up here. Again, the computer camera's not going to do it justice. You want to come in and look at it. Always looks prettier in person. There you go.
And another gift from Mom is lockets. And sometimes you can even find the cameos with a locket, you know, it's all one thing. So here's a little locket. That's a new thing, not new, but it's an old thing that's coming back. People are enjoying wearing lockets and having pictures. That is just a locket. This one is in that gold field is kind of how they used to do things. Instead of it being like all gold or all silver, they would just kind of fill it with gold. But this is a little heart, gold filled heart
show that
and
one.
chain. Let's see if I can figure this out.
The locket takes me down memory lane. I got my mom a locket when I was a
Oh,
kid.
did you?
Put a picture of all of us boys in the locket.
Oh, well, here's a boy.
So this is a locket. It's for, look at here, folks. Gold plated locket with chain. $100? Nope. $75? Nope. $50? Nope. $18 for that right there. Is that like you? Gold. A little locket with a heart for Mama for Mother's Day. That is too cute.
So here's one, and it actually has some pictures, but you could put your own little pictures in there.
Again, this camera's not doing justice, but it's a two-sided. You put one on either side. Put one here. Put one there. If you lost your mama, you want to, or daddy, you still got your daddy, and mama's gone. Put a picture of them. It's however you want to do it. It's really cool. The opportunities and the possibilities are endless. This goes for what was the price of this? $24 for that, folks. Look at that.
And that
It's a
would
two-sided
sit on
locket.
a chain.
On a chain. Closes up like that. $24 is all. Did a little.
I think this is cool. So brass is another thing that's hot right now.
Is it really?
People collecting, yes. The brass figures, animals, candlesticks. We sell a lot of the brass candlesticks for weddings, and so we always keep a good stock of those. But this is an Art Deco mirror, just a hand mirror.
Mm-hmm.
This is so pretty, and it's in such great shape.
Brass. $75? No. $50? No. $40? How much?
28.
$28. Mr. Counts, owner, Duck Crossing here with us. So
Okay, you want
love
more?
coming there. Oh, more absolutely. Give
So
them all
this
kinds out
is
here.
a local artist, Don Iverson. He does a lot of prints, like the covered bridge prints. But this one is sort of springy.
Mm-hmm.
It has different front porches. So it's a collection of 3. You can we get those in. Usually we have a couple on hand all the time because they're really popular with locals.
Love it. This is these are 3 different spring front doors for $25. Pictures. Porches of the covered bridge. What this is. So the big homes around the covered bridge.
Yes. I mean, actually, they're the actual houses.
These are actually front porch pictures of homes. The great big old riverfront homes down here. Right, what, 2 blocks down? Is that right? 2 blocks. For $25, framed and matted. How about that? That is awesome. Great Mother's Day gift. Hello, Baker. Saw you the other day at the scholarship signing. Baker, pastels, you look very nice in pastel, ma'am. So there you go. There's that. And
Okay. So this is a little purse, probably from the 50s or 60s.
Love it.
Another thing that's coming back, they would decoupage different things on them and shellac them, and there's so many different pretty. We've probably got about 3 different ones here in the store.
these are wood.
And then they have like a Bakelite handle.
Yep. And then you'll flip out over the price. Well, Tom, it's probably $100. No. It's probably $50. No. It's probably $20. No. It's $18.95. How about that? Is that not cool? So,
And another thing, you can put other little treasures in.
look at this. I didn't even see this. Got a little. Look at this inside this.
Yeah.
For $18.95. Are you kidding me? Look at that. How neat. It's got that old antique smell to it. I love it. I don't know what you call it, but it's got this antique smell. It's nice. So $18.95. Another thought starter for Mom for Mother's Day, or a graduate. Graduation's coming. So maybe these are some of the things you want to get somebody for a graduate. So, or just because for that matter. But anyway, $18.95 for that right there. That's awesome. It's wood.
I
That's
love
good.
that decoupage.
I do too.
I think it's so cute.
Yep. So
Okay.
she's got, see, as I said at the start of the show, there's no way. She's giving you a snapshot. There's no way we could get any, if you just had one from one thing from each booth, we'd be here all day.
Oh, yeah.
So these are kind of neat.
These are paperweights.
Wow, check it out. Paperweight, glass paperweight. Another unique little thing for Mom for Mother's Day. Hello, Ashley Blevins. Hello to Grace Cantor. That's a new name. And Kathy Hicks. Thank you, ladies, for watching.
So these run about $25 for these nice, lots of times they're Murano glass, or there's other art glass makers that make the glass paperweights.
Too cool.
And that one has like little bees in it.
Yeah,
Sometimes they have
little bone
birds.
bees.
And there's swirls and all kinds of different patterns that they.
$25 for that. What is she doing? She's giving you thought starters for Mother's Day. If your mama is alive, please do something for mama. I know you get tired of been talking about it all week. Mine's gone. I would give anything, for 10 minutes just to say thank you. Be able to call her, give her something for Mother's Day. She's in glory. But if your mama's alive, here's a place you want to come down here. And as she said, if you come in and your head's swimming, it's like get her a gift certificate because it'd be for any amount, right?
Yeah.
So this is your business. You've had it for, what did you say, 9 years?
Be 9 years in
9
October.
years. So looking, if you go across the board, what would be a nice gift certificate price? What could I get in here? $50, $75, $20?
Really, it depends.
It really depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really depends. And it could be as little as $20, and pair that again with some time together to shop together.
Yep.
Or if you're, if you live far away from here and you want to, send her one of those, then that's another idea. So it's all about what she loves.
What she loves, yep.
She loves you, but
There
what
you
else
go.
does she love to have around her house?
Yep. Here's a planter. This would be a what? Ceramic?
Yes.
Ceramic?
Maybe
Clay?
some kind of a stoneware.
Stoneware planter. $10. Check this out. A little planter.
And you could put a plant in there. That's an older planter. Like I was saying before with the head vases, there's so many cool old
Wow.
planters.
It is.
So
Lion.
you can put, a lot of people buy those to put succulents in.
Yep.
That would make a great gift.
Look here, lion planter. That's it. Again, mom's unique. Get something unique. Well, she doesn't like planters, but like that flower. For $10, you can't get wrong with that little planter. I mean, a
That's
little,
cute.
and this was $24 for this lion planter. You see right here. So we're giving you ideas, folks, for Mother's Day to come down here and shop
This
it.
is just another little planter, and that's another thing that you could put. There's all kinds of things you could put in there. It doesn't have to be. If she's not a plant person, it's a good vessel to put other things in.
The lady in the pastel blue says, "Ask Misty if she has any vintage flashcards in."
Flashcards. Like,
Vintage flashcards. Oh.
Like math,
I
like
have no
times
clue.
tables and
I
stuff.
have no clue what the woman wants.
I
So
think we probably do.
it's Baker. She is.
Okay, Lisa,
Yeah.
holler at me.
Yeah, they broke the mold, that child. So,
She's always, and when she comes in here, she's always like on a
Oh, yeah.
mission. Yeah, silhouettes,
Oh, yeah.
or cans, or thermoses. It's always some kind of project she's got lined up.
she's focused.
Yes.
Looking for something.
Yes.
Yeah. Great lady. So, $8.95 for this one. And this is, no, how would you describe this? This is,
It's, I guess it would be ceramic.
ceramic, but it's, I mean,
Yeah,
what do you,
it's just an older planter.
gold planet for $8.95. So,
But you could put picture. I mean, there's so many things that you can do, not just planter, because you can. There's so many cool designs and things of planters. You can just use that to put other things in for your gift, personalize it.
make that a candy dish, nothing else. So, if that's what I've noticed when I'm in here, in fact, I've seen some in here today, college kids, they come in here, they're on a limited budget, they have a lot of money, they're looking for some unique, older throwback type things. Well, this is the place to come, 3 floors. And so, you see a lot of college students in here. There was
Yeah,
some in here
and
this
they
morning.
buy a lot of planters to use, and vintage clothes. You know, we got the vintage clothes section upstairs, and we have so many young people that come and love the vintage clothes. And we had a guy in here the other day who actually posted on Instagram. He has travels and has Airbnbs, and he was just talking about how cool it was to buy used clothes and how important it is to, if you buy new, then you encourage people to keep making new, but if you buy old, then you encourage people to save stuff, and not keep producing more and more.
Hello, Karen Scott. Baker says her current project is installing new appliances.
I don't have any appliances.
I pray for Scotty every day because I'm sure he pulls up and says, "What's she doing today at the Baker house?"
Yes.
But she's always got a project
Okay,
going.
well, no appliances here, Lisa.
No appliances, but she's looking for those vintage
Some
flashcards.
washboards. We do have some old washboards if you get desperate.
The thing I'm looking at over here is this photo frame. I keep looking at that, drawing my attention for $5.99. Can you reach around and get that?
I can.
I want to show this. This is I may get this myself. This little sign up here says "Love makes our house a home." So, and then before we close out this segment, I want her to kind of point over our shoulder because these folks are gracious enough to let us use their booth. So, this is $3.99. I said $5.99. That's why I wear glasses. Live, laugh, and love. Live for today, laugh at tomorrow. Love like you have never been hurt before. That's pretty cool. Live for today, laugh at tomorrow, love like you've never been hurt before. These are pictures, right? Picture frames.
Yes, you can put. And that's a newer thing, and probably that's why it's a little bit less expensive.
But it's a good Mother's Day gift.
But it's really says a lot in those few words.
Yep. You can put some pictures of your family in there. Live for today, laugh at tomorrow, love like you've never been hurt before. We've all been hurt. That kind of goes with it. Live, laugh, and love. This picture frame is all over there for $3.99. So that's another. So again, you've seen everything in here from $60, $70 down to $3.99. So it runs the gamut. It's all what you think your mom wants. Now, we'll sit there right over there. So tell us over our shoulder.
Okay.
Folks right there.
So first of all, there's this beautiful mantle, and it's made out of tiger oak, which you can't even get anymore. It is just gorgeous. And they just have $4.49 on it, which, I mean, if you've looked at mantles, even new ones, this one is just beautiful.
So the tiger oak mantle you're looking at, it's not for display. It is for sale.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she's got some lanterns, and would be a cute little idea too. She's made up some little pictures that have flowers in them.
Wow, look at this for Mother's Day. Look at that, the little rose. Let me put it around here so you can see look at that, the rose vase with some silk flowers. Well, that's got to be, Brianna Duggar.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Hey, Misty." She's watching the show.
That's Brad's daughter.
Oh, hello, Brad's daughter. Hey, Misty, she says. So this a teapot arrangement for, what do you think this is? $19.99. Pull back, you can see it. $19.99. Look at that.
That would be a great gift.
It would be a great gift for Mom for Mother's Day. Absolutely. Or a graduate, for that matter.
Oh, yeah.
So
she's got lots of little frames. These little lamps up here, I don't know if you can see. I guess you can't see those. But they're really cute. She's got a pair of lamps, and I think these are just... I sent a picture of these to my daughter because I was like, do you need any of these for the girls' rooms? Because they are so cute. So these are $30 for the pair. Look at the shades.
wow.
I mean, they are just adorable.
$30 for the pair, folks. Look at this. Unique, one-of-a-kind things for Mom for Mother's Day, or for whomever, for yourself, for a graduate. I guess you do it for Dad. Dad's will be next month, Father's Day. So this is a pair for $30. These two lamps. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm gonna let you have it back. Put it back up. Got it. All right. We're right inside the front door as you come in, right down to the left. You're like, I want to come in and take a look at this stuff after a while when you're gone. Well, that's where we are. So broadcasting live here. We're going to take a look at NBA, National Hockey League. $15 for this. Check out that. I love the pattern on that.
Mm-hmm. It's the old Victoria.
Old Victoria, yeah.
Look.
Love it, love it, love it, folks. And if you don't like these flowers, put your own in there or whatever. Put some live ones in.
I guess those are peonies. I
Peonies.
love peonies.
Silk peonies,
It's my
yeah.
favorite.
There you go. All right, here at the Duck Crossing where we are broadcasting live. Let's show that lantern right there, too. Right to. That's pretty cool. Is it heavy? Not too heavy for us. Now look at that. Would that not be cool? Put a candle in there. You have those little flicker candles, the fake ones.
We don't sell them, but yeah.
You can put one in there, couldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Send them like all kinds of sizes and shapes in Hobby Lobby, so you can go in there and get. This game a free plug, but you can put them in there. Look at that, $18.99 for that. That is cool. Brass or copper, which is it? Brass.
I don't think it's brass. It's metal.
Metal. And it's $18.99. Look how tall it is. That'd be really cool. Put even a real candle, certainly one of those fake flicker candles. That'd be really cool. Got a little hold it right like that. Very nice. So it's all right here, folks. We can go on and on and on to Duck Crossing. You need to. All right, to be fair to people, budget how much time to come in here. Give yourself a chance to walk through it. And get,
I mean, I would say at least an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I have people that say I could just stay all day in here. So we're open 11 to 5:30, so you can do it. Be here first thing. Get you a sandwich down at Coffee Company or Big Dan's, and there's so many great places to eat. There's so much here within walking distance. Shopping,
We're
eating.
blessed.
Yes.
The downtown's very vibrant.
Yes.
And you know what? The bridge has been a problem. We worked ourselves around the bridge. I mean, we're open for biz. The bridge has been down since September, I guess. October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months. We're still rocking. So we're still open for biz. As Courtney told us last week from Main Street, she was on the show, there's 1,000 parking spaces in downtown Elizabeth.
Wow.
May not be right in front of the store you want to go into, but you can walk up and down these streets and you'll see, I'm telling you, Sweetie Treats, they have old-fashioned banana splits, and they serve hand-dipped Hershey's ice cream at Sweetie Treats. Love Sweetie Treats, and they're, in fact, we'll go up there in a minute, give you some ice cream. Love it. So I may get you something. You like ice cream? I may treat you.
Of course, I love ice
I'm
cream.
going to bring back some ice cream.
And you know what else they have there that Sarah gets sometimes are milkshakes.
Milkshakes.
And they have like those big
Big
straws.
straws.
Yes, yes.
It's like about that big around. So you can get serious with that milkshake. That's one of the places you can stop at here in downtown Elizabeth. And, you know, my mantra, be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. I'm all about supporting these stores here in Elizabeth, Tennessee. For those of you out of town folks, how big is Betsy? 14,000, 15,000 people. So big enough, but it's not like some huge metropolis. Easy to get around. 3 or 4 main streets in town, G Street, Elk Avenue, Broad Street. That's probably the biggies, right? So very easy to maneuver around. If you've never been here, you can come be a part of this. We got hit with that flood, but we bounced back, and we're stronger and better than ever. So anyway, it's all right here at Duck Crossing. So I want to do this right here before we go to the break, because we got some more sports to take care of here before we get out of here. I don't know what time it is. It's almost 1 o'clock.
48.
It's flown by here. So, all right, here we
Good
go.
people here today.
Yes, we've got people. We love it, love it, love it. We always, it's that time of year. A lot of foot traffic. Weather's beautiful. Weather's warm. Gonna be in the 70s today. Good time to come downtown. So here we go. I'm gonna ask you this question.
Okay.
Here we go. Talking to my buddy again, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show, the Duck Crossing. A lot of antique stores all across the Tri-Cities. Why come shop at the Duck Crossing?
Well, we have a huge store with a lot of different variety. We specialize, of course, in antique items and vintage items. We have 3 floors packed, 50,000 square feet. Clean, organized is one thing that we hear a lot that customers appreciate. Our prices are good too. We have people from all over that come, to shop here in Elizabethton with us. I'm not sure what else.
Social media.
Sorry. Facebook, we are Duck Crossing Elizabethton. Instagram, we are Duck Crossing Antiques.
Yeah, 3 floors. Main floor is basically all kinds of goodies. Second floor, you have music, a lot of vintage antique toys. What's up on the 3rd floor?
On the 3rd floor, we have a lot of glassware, furniture, and we have our vintage clothes. So we've got a big section of men's and women's vintage clothes. And like I said, we do have furniture up there. We have an elevator. Sometimes people wonder how you get the furniture down.
Yep, so there you go. Hours are open?
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 6.
Be loyal. Buy local. Buy it in Betsy. Come shop at the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth, a great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show. We love shopping at the Duck Crossing. There you go. Just made a commercial. There you go.
Got a little tongue tied there.
Nah, don't get tongue tied. We're just country. Don't worry about that. Show me that. I'm looking for one more thing. Show me. Is that a cookie jar? That a gold cookie jar right there? Is that
Yeah, or a canister.
a canister? See, I don't want her to. I don't want her to leave. I love doing this. Sarah's gonna come do one more break here in a second. So, but we're gonna talk about the NBA.
Glass canister from the 60s, it says. Got
Okay.
it?
Yep. And wow. $100? Nope. You'll love this. $40? Nope. An amber canister from the 60s, $19.99. So you can pop lid off this, put you some, with an amber colored glass, some purple and white, either silk flowers or actual flowers. Make this a vase of sorts. So, but you can put you some dried flowers, silk flowers in there. Purple would jump out of that, and also white would jump to go along with the gold. So there you go.
Or coffee.
A coffee. There you go. All kinds of, but there's just another idea. $19.99 for that. It's an amber canister from the 60s. That's all in this one booth. Who are the folks on this booth? I'll give them props.
Donnie and Carol Reagan.
Yep. Thank you.
Local pastor and his wife.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Pastor Reagan and his wife Connie, for allowing us to borrow your booth here today to kind of showcase. That Tiger Oak mantle is only $4.49.
Yes.
Oh man, you won't see that every day. Tiger Oak's hard to find anyway.
Yes.
So hello, Sandy and Mark Potter. Thanks for watching. You know them?
I know.
Those are new people. Thank you. Those are new names. So you got to come to downtown Elizabeth. You got to come to the Duck Crossing. You just got to. So it's a cool place. And don't you have cold drinks down up front too?
We do have some cold bottled drinks.
Yeah. So if you.
We usually have moon pies.
Yep. Which is a southern thing, moon pies. So,
Yes.
but you got to come in here, folks. As I said, I have bought bookcases, a three-legged table, oodles of DVDs and CDs up on the second floor. I bought the duster up in the Vintage Clothing a year or so ago.
Gifts? You brought
All
gifts?
kinds of gifts. I bought the Ken Griffey bobblehead doll for a Christmas gift. Andrew just reminded me I bought a Carter County Bank calendar here and gave it to him for a gift. I bought London oodles of Elvis stuff here for Christmas. I bought, of all things, I don't know why I'm quirky, but I bought a Hires root beer sign from over there.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got it downstairs in my den because I drink a lot of root beer. So, bought two radios from Brad. The furniture polish, I bought some of that too.
The beeswax.
The beeswax.
Yes.
We may want to you may want to bring that in. You got one more segment to do, you know that, right? So
Yes, and Sarah, she's wanting to come. She's going to show some things too.
sure. So anyway, it's all right here, folks. 50,000 square feet, 3 floors. Plan to stay a little while. Come in here, you'll see. I promise you'll find something you like. It is a throwback. It's awesome. Love promoting the Duck Crossing. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, and we will take a look at sports. She'll come back in a few minutes to do one more segment. And Sarah will be here for one more segment. All that right after this from Ivy Hall Nursing Home, one of our sponsors from the Tom Dillon Sports Show. On our buddy Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. What's going on at Ivy Hall right now?
Yes, sir. Ivy Hall, we're accepting long-term or short-term admissions. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, all insurances. We'd love to have you. You come out, you need some rehab, we'd love to help you. We got private rooms for rehab people. We can get you in, take care of you, send you home, and the food is absolutely out of this world.
Types of rehab you guys do?
Yes, sir. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, respiratory therapy, and like I said, short-term or long-term residents. Yes, sir.
Yep. You also are looking for help?
Yes. I'm looking for RNs, LPNs, CNAs. If you want to be a housekeeper, laundry, kitchen, we're hiring. All departments are hiring at Ivy Hall.
Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Social media, how do we find you?
Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or ivyhallnursinghome.com is where you go to fill out an application to work.
Love promoting these folks right here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. It is the one and only right here in Elizabethton, Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Bottom of the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Love coming in here and shopping, folks. They take a lot of my money. In fact, I'm getting ready to spend some on the leave. It looks like I got a bookcase that she's getting ready to let me take home with something I just can't live without. NBA from last night, it was, again, the Boston Celtics coming up short. They're down 2-0, heading back to Madison Square Garden on Saturday. Again, the New York Knicks up 2-0 in the best of 7 against the Celtics, the defending NBA champs. Again, Mikal Bridges blocking Jason Tatum's shot on the final possession to give the Knicks a 91-90 win. First time in NBA history, first time that a team has come back from 20 points to win in 2 consecutive playoff games. There you go. New York outscored Boston down the stretch 30-17, so the Knicks lead it 2 games to none. Again, Game 3 coming up again on Saturday or Friday. It's going to be Saturday at Madison Square Garden. Oklahoma City runs my Nuggets off the floor last night. Whew, it was a whooping. In fact, they scored 87 points in the first half, Oklahoma City, which is unbelievable. So the most in any half of a basketball game in NBA playoff history. The Oklahoma City boys, the Thunder, thrashed the Nuggets big time, wore them out. It wasn't even close. Blowout win. So they won, 117-45, what it was? I don't have it in front of me, but it was ugly. I know that. So they're up game apiece now. It'll be Game 3 Friday night, tomorrow night at Denver in the NBA. National Hockey League last night, Toronto skates past 4-3. The Maple Leafs up 2-0 in that best of 7. Dallas, the Stars go past Winnipeg 3-2. They're up 1-0 in that best of 7. Tonight on the ice, Carolina skates in Washington. Carolina leads 1-0. Edmonton Oilers in Vegas tonight. Oilers lead that one 1-0. And the National Hockey League Utah Hockey Club now got a new name. The fans voted on and are now going to be starting next year the Utah Mammoth. So there you go. That's going to be the other nicknames were the Yetis, and the Outlaws. So it's going to be Utah Mammoth if you're interested in the new the Utah Hockey Club moved up from Arizona. And so they've been the Utah Hockey Club for this year. They voted on the fans last night, said, we want to be the Utah Mammoth starting next year. All right, Cyclone Baseball coming up tomorrow. Airtime at 6:10, first pitch 6:30. Hope you'll be there. We'll be at right down over the hill, Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. The Cyclones and Granger Game 2. The first game will be Unicoi County and Greenville. Let's run down real quick. We got Sarah waiting in the wings. She's going to join us here in a second. Let's look at what's going on today. It's all in softball. You have today Unicoi County and Crockett in softball at 5:30 at Crockett High School. If Crockett wins this, they'll turn around and force a deciding championship game because it'll be double elimination. So it'll be at 7:30 if they don't win the first one. Unicoi County is in the catbird seat behind Layla Bird and the rest of the Lady Blue Devils, and they'll play Crockett at 5:30. If Crockett wins, they'll turn around and play the outright championship game at 7:30 tonight. Both those games are Crockett and Jonesboro. Also tonight, you have Volunteer and Granger playing for the softball championship down in District 2 3A at Hardin Park in Greenville. Greenville got eliminated last night 13-3. You have the AA tournament. You have South Green taking on either Chuckydoke or Hampton for the championship in the 2A tournament today in softball. And single A, you have North Green and Unaka playing today for the softball championship in the single A. So that's what's going on in softball for today. Southwest Virginia's run it down for you real quick. You have baseball today. You have one game, Lehigh, Twin Springs. Softball today in Virginia, Twin Springs, the Lady Fighting Titans at Eastside, and Union will be at Gate City. That's going on today in Southwest Virginia. And soccer in Tennessee, the 3A championship, Dobbins winner at Science Hill, AA championship, Tennessee High at Crockett. The single A championship will be Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg Pittman tonight. So that's what's going on in high school sports in tournament time. We have baseball tomorrow night. Can't wait. Audio only. The Cyclones and their Granger Grizzlies tomorrow night for the opening round of the regional tournament. Well, that will be 6:10 airtime, 6:20 first pitch, audio only. We'll be right back. She is here with us. She's going to join us coming up next. Sarah from Duck Crossing right after this break from Guess Who? the Duck Crossing on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
It's a 3-story antique mall, huge. We have like over 50,000 square feet and over 50 different vendors, all kind of with their own little niche. It sort of feels like walking back into the past.
Amen.
You can see things from all decades. We have glassware and kitchen things, and then we also have tools and jars and bottles and lots of sports memorabilia. Even the local Elizabethton, some of the local guys who were here, Jason Witten, there's some of his cards and different items in there as well.
Hours are open at Duck Crossing.
We're open 11 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and then 10 to 6 on Saturdays. We stay open later whenever they have the car shows on Saturday nights or for the First Friday events.
Yep. Social media, how do we find you?
We are on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton, and then on Instagram we are Duck Crossing Antiques.
Yep. One of our sponsors is Cyclone Sports. Got to check them out. I buy stuff there all the time. Misty Counts and the good folks at Duck Crossing Antique Mall in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, little Felicia Lewis, thank you for being with us. We're joined by Sarah Counts.
Hi, everybody.
Misty's daughter. So you have come up pretty cool. You have a friend having a baby shower, so you came up with the baby ideas, right?
Yep. Kristen, these are for you.
There you go. So this is a good idea.
Yeah, so
Babies are born all the time, of course, year-round, obviously. So
I decided to start with this cute little baby baseball hat.
oh, I love it. Little baseball derby. How much? It goes for
$5.
$5, little baseball cap.
And
I love it.
this next one, a little bit out of the season, but I spotted this adorable baby sweater upstairs. Sorry, I was moving it the wrong way.
I'll be your Vanna. So how much is this?
That's a good question.
$7.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that little sweater. That's cool. Upstairs on the 3rd floor.
Very fashionable. Hold on, this one got stuck on a basket. And then we got this adorable pink baby dress.
Okay.
It's so cute.
How much?
It is, let's see. Also, the camera's not doing it justice. This is so adorable. It's $5.
Let me just take it up a little closer for you. Show you. I'm her appointed Vanna today, so there you go. A little top smock, whatever, for $5 for a little lady. So, all right.
So, actually, I've seen a lot of people doing these, and I figured I'd show off this idea, which is doing books for the baby instead of doing like a card for baby shower gifts. So I decided to bring Tarzan, which is actually Kristen's favorite Disney movie.
There you go.
The big cute little
Tarzan book for $1.50.
And these are perfect for Mother's Day presents too, if you know somebody that's expecting or has like a new baby.
Absolutely.
This would be totally cute.
Very cool. So good gift giving ideas for babies, graduates, Mother's Day. So
Sorry, this one kind of fell all over the place. I'm having to stop and fix it.
right, we're okay.
But if I can get this righted, got a pretty neat little gift set in here somewhere.
We're here at the Duck Crossing, by the way, downtown Elizabethton. We would encourage you to come by here. 3 floors, over 50,000 square feet, 50 vendors, loaded with stuff. And if you can't find what you want, they got gift certificates. So
Then we've got this cute little rattle and comb and little brush set.
It's an old-fashioned rattle.
Super cute. This is $25, it looks like.
For the whole set, yep. Got the rattle, and got the little brush, which is cool. Look here. And this is the comb, comes with it. For $25, comes in a little box. Give it as a gift. I like the rattle.
Oh, I love that rattle.
It's an old-fashioned rattle. Any little kid will love that rattle, making that a lot of noise. That's such a typical rattle. Old-timey rattle, if you will. But this is all for $25.
This right here would be really cute for like newborn photos or honestly baby room decor. It's just this cute little baby blanket. I saw this upstairs and just totally loved it.
Like it? Very, very nice. Look at that. Can be used for a lot of different.
It is, let's see, $10.
$10.
Which is not bad at all.
No, it's not going to bust your budget to come to the Duck Crossing, I can tell you that. So, hello, Rebecca Patterson. Hello, Libby Ounce. Thank you, ladies, for watching.
And then we've got this really neat little baby plate. It's got Tom the Piper's son. I haven't actually heard of this nursery rhyme, but I thought it was neat.
Oh, Tom the Piper's son stole the pig and away he ran. There it is. There you go. The pig was eat, Tom was beat, and Tom went howling down the street. There you go. Baby's plate for $13.50. A vintage Tom the Piper's son stole the pig and away he run. Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
I don't know how I've never heard it, but
I guess I'm dating myself, but there you go. Remember that when I was a kid. $13.50, neat ceramic plate. Very nice. Got brought some good gift ideas. You think?
this one would also be cute for like a gift basket type situation. You could put some flowers in here. You could put diapers. Some people do diaper raffles, so this would be a fun way to get your diaper raffle tickets in.
Absolutely. Vintage baby vase for $8. Look at that.
I picked it because it had a little horse on it. I thought it was really cute.
And a little elephant too. Got an elephant, one side horse and the other for $8. Awesome. Okay.
Got a couple more in here. We've got this absolutely amazing little baby carriage frame. It's $3.50. This is one of our new vendors, Sophie. She had this cute little frame, and I just fell in love with it.
How cute. Look at that. This is baby on it. Love it. For $3.50, a little picture frame.
Perfect for newborn photos.
Put that right back in there. Okay.
One last one. We've got this really neat little light switch cover with a little bear on it. It is, hold on, $10.
Little switch plate. How neat for a kid's room. Very nice. See, she's run the gamut of everything from clothing. She's run from baby vase, a little ball cap to start with, the Tom Piper's son baby's plate. Good job.
A good variety because I know it can be really hard to find just the right thing.
Absolutely.
For a gift, you know.
And that's the beauty of this here again at the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth, because there's something in it for everybody. It's all over the place as far as what you want, what you need. We've shown everything today from frames, and we've just really scratched the surface. I mean, it's 50,000 square feet, 3 floors. There's no way to get everything on there, obviously, but give it an idea. For Mother's Day, graduation, baby showers, somebody getting married wants some vintage jewelry, wanting some shabby chic. They've got that in here too. That's big right now. So lots and lots of options. You take that little drop and break it. So, yep. So that's good stuff. That's Sarah. Good job, lady. You always come up with really cool things.
Oh my goodness, thanks. I don't know what I'm doing next month yet. I am going to just kind of wing it.
Well, we live by winging. That's what we do. We wing it and wing it well. So we're going to take a break for Poor Trav's Deli. Be right back after this. One of our eateries here in Elizabethton. Back after this to wrap it up. Show number 2283 from the Duck Crossing. Back after this. Out and about, ball games, ball practices, on the move. Make that phone number. Put in your phone 543-6128. Stop by and get some sandwiches. Right? Tell me about it.
Yeah, give us a call real quick on your way to whatever event or gathering you've got going on there when the weather's nice, and we'll have that bag ready for you when you get here about 10 minutes later.
Yep. Talk about the subs, the poor boys. You sell a lot of those, the cold subs. You don't talk enough about those.
Yeah, when the weather warms up, people like them cold sandwiches. They have bologna, salami, ham, and cheese on them. We've got a 6-inch on a soft split deli roll, and then we have the 12 inches on the sesame seeded Grecian bread.
Yep.
Mix it up with some mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato, lots of them spicy onions.
Yep, the 12-inch goes for $6.49. The 6-inch will go for $5.19, and they're piled high with meat. They don't scrimp here at Poor Trav's Deli. So
if you like extra, you can always add extra. You make it as thick as you like.
There you go. So those are the cold subs. Let's talk about the salads real quick. Tell me about the salads at Poor Trav's.
We'll put you a fistful of lettuce in a tray with some shredded ham, roast beef, or turkey, some shredded cheese. We have tomatoes, spicy onions, some crunchy croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We have ranch, Italian, honey mustard, and Thousand Island.
Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9, closed on Sunday. Phone number is 543-6128, Broad Street, Elizabeth, and right across from the Jeweler's Bench. One of our great sponsors who sponsors the player of the game, by the way. Don't forget that. He puts free sandwiches in these kids' hands for being the star player of whatever sport we're covering. So
I think they like it.
They do like it.
They do like it.
Yep, they do like it. And so we like giving it. He likes to give it.
That's right.
And so we appreciate it's a win-win for everybody. Poor Trav's Deli. Be loyal, buy local. Support Poor Trav's Deli here in Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show at Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Poor Trav's Deli. And back to the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Hello to Heather McCurry. Hello to Jerry Hughes. Again, one of the places you want to stop at. I could almost be a spokesperson for downtown Elizabeth. And the Sweet Tea Treats, I mentioned them earlier. Hand-dipped Hershey ice cream. Oh, it's awesome. They have like 12 or 14 flavors to choose from. And they go down right in front of you, in front of glass cases, and dip it out of you. Get a cone, get a cup. Banana splits, the old-fashioned, where do you get one made like they used to? They make them at Sweet Tea Treats right up here. The old-fashioned banana splits and milkshakes, as Misty said. They also have this, is it B.O.B. boba tea? Got those little beads in the bottom of it. Got that the other day for the first time. Is that what you call boba tea? Yeah, the big straws, put the beads in it, and you bite into those beads, and it has that. I bought a peach tea, and it has peach boba bubbles, whatever in the bottom of it. Never had it before. That's kind of different. So Sweet Tea Treats, you got Big Dan's, you've got the Coffee Company, you've got Brummett Sports, you got Hellbender Outfitters, you got the 3 antique stores here in a row, the Eagle Center, Vintage Elk, of course, where we are, Duck Crossing. You've got the bank, you got Lincolnville Drug Center, you've got the All-Star Antique Store down the street. Did I say it right? All-Star Sports. Oh, gosh. Cannon's Furniture, Richie's Furniture, Hellbender Outfitters, the new place, Jack of All Trades, does stained glass. You've got the T-shirt place right beside Brummett's, which is right beside Hellbender's, which is Boomtown. Boomtown T-shirt. They do have cool stuff. So there's a lot of reasons to come to downtown Elizabeth. Be loyal, buy local, buy it at Betsy. That's kind of my mantra. Believe in it. One more segment. Let's scroll down and get her on the screen so you'll know who this young lady is, although she's been on there several times. That's good. Boom. She's the owner of So Established. What do you say, your 9th year? Is that right?
It'll be 9 years that I've owned the business in October. But I've had a booth here for 13 years.
So, probably a goofy question, but, I mean, do things change? Do people still want, I mean...
It changes a lot.
It changes a lot?
Yes,
Okay.
it changes what people want and the value of something.
Mhm.
You know, it's so many people come in here and they're like wanting to sell something. They'll say, well, it's worth this online. Well, things are only worth what somebody's going to pay for them. And all areas are different. Even when we go and shop in different areas, we can get some things for cheaper there, you know, and the same thing with here. It's just areas are different, different tastes, but things change. Just like I said, that cottage core, granny core, I would have not seen that coming. The home interior stuff, that brass and those kind of things, I mean, that stuff is all coming back. 5 years ago, no.
How much is this chair? I'll tell you one thing. This chair, me and this chair is getting to like each other.
$45.
You are kidding me.
No.
That's all it is?
Yeah, it's got some little places on the arm. It's just been used. But it's a great, it's got a wood back, and it's comfortable. I've sat in there
It
too.
is very comfortable. So,
yeah.
Can I just come here and be a mannequin to sit in here sometime?
Yeah, you can sit up in the front window.
There you go.
Just wave.
Yeah.
Be the greeter.
$45 for this?
$45.
If it'll fit in my car, I may take this with me. Seriously, this is a very comfortable chair. So that's awesome. $45. She has furniture with Jessica Fields or Rebecca Hennessy. Hope I'm saying it right. Tennessee with an H. Rebecca Hennessy. Hope I'm saying it right. Heather McCrory. So let's do one more segment. We're doing Mother's Day gift giving ideas. She has done. I want you to show. Come back when you get done. I want you to show the $18.95 purse. What do you want to call it? A little box.
The little decoupage wood purse.
And something's got me attracted to that thing that we first showed, start to show the
crystal compote.
fruit bowl, the crystal thing. So, but anyway.
Okay.
And I just bought the little baby vase.
Oh, did you buy your baby
Oh, yeah.
face?
Sarah sold me because I know somebody's going to have a child. And so
Oh.
I thought, we'll get that for him as a gift.
And that's those
Put some
planters
diamonds
that
in it.
were just so big, and they're all those colors, those pastel colors and things are coming back.
Yep.
People are using them in their homes again.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought something that would be great for moms, even moms starting out or graduates. So this is Jadeite. So if you've heard of that.
Jadeite?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the real old Fire King Jadeite. And it is pricey, but it is hard to find, especially in good shape. So this is a stacking, nesting, I guess they call it, nesting mixing bowl set of 3.
Okay.
And there's a larger one.
Okay. They all go through like
And
this.
that's something that's just, it's hard to find. We try to specialize in old things that are hard to find. There's a lot of reproductions, but we carry the old stuff.
3 Fire King Jadeite 3-bowl set for $125 because this is hard to find.
Yes, the jadeite is hard to find, and also what they call the turquoise, let me show you some more jadeite first.
Okay.
This is a really rare. It's a square jadeite plate, and people may be looking at that thinking, "How is that? Worth that?" But it's just. Martha Stewart, of all people, kind of made jadeite. She brought back, and she has brought back and kind of remade jadeite. So the old stuff is very coveted.
Awesome.
And the square plates you don't see hardly ever.
Fenton glassware. Am I right? Is that
Yes, that was that little duck.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a place back in West Virginia called Blinko.
Oh, yeah.
Blinko glass.
Blinko glass. There's Blinko glass and Pilgrim glass that's in West Virginia. We went to the Blinko factory, Brad and I, last year and made our own water bottle because he loves Blinko glass.
You went to Blinko up in West Virginia?
Yeah, we did. We
Really?
did a little road trip up there.
Where you watching they blow the glass right there in front of you?
We did it.
Oh, you did?
We saw them do that, but we actually got to make our own water bottle, like the heat and everything. Yeah, it was like they give you this big long pipe and you blow and
right outside.
Yeah, it was just like all these different steps. They have a few times a year that you can pay, so that was kind of like a Christmas.
Right outside of Huntington.
Christmas thing.
In Milton, West Virginia. Blinko glass.
Yeah. It's a cool place.
It is a cool place.
If you get to go. So that. Let's see if I got anything else. Oh, here's some more.
Oh, you didn't show us this. We didn't see this.
So that's Fire King also. And this is a snack plate.
Gold line.
Which is something that they used to use for their little parties and, their bridge club and things. So the teacup fits right on there. That's Fire King. And that's a blue color that sometimes people call it turquoise, which I don't really think it looks like turquoise, but it's kind of like jadeite, turquoise. Also known as delphite or azurite. Same thing with this one right here. I think it is azurite. It's a lighter blue.
This goes for $9. Wow.
Delphite.
Very affordable. This goes with it, and this goes. It's a set, $9 for both.
Yes.
So.
But they're so cute, and so older ladies would remember these probably from their childhood.
Absolutely.
And the younger generation just loves picking them up now.
We're live here again at Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth, again, giving you ideas for Mother's Day shopping. So.
This is just some more jadeite that we have available, the real stuff right now.
Okay.
That Fire King used to make. Jeanette used to make some. I love jadeite. The color is just so pretty. It's just such a, kind of gives you that feeling of the 50s.
Hello to Andy in West Virginia watching, Ashley Blevins, Sarah Counts, May Marie. I think I know May Marie. So I do know May Marie.
Okay, you want to get these other things for you to look at?
Sure, we'll do that real quick. And we got a brand new sponsor too, which I want to tell you about. Real cool. So we're gonna have her on the show Monday, as a matter of fact. Okay, now this is I love it. This is really, I don't need this. The reason why I want this because it's for, but look at this. This is for Mother's Day, for graduation. Look at this. This is a wooden box.
A little purse.
Purse. It's a decoupage purse made out of wood. Check this out. Look at that. That is neat. And on the inside, you have a little mirror. So, yeah, it's a sports show, but I want you to see this because it's too cool for Mother's Day. So you think, okay, a little vintage decoupage purse, wood. I'm going to guess $50-$60. No. Rocking along for $18.95 here in downtown Elizabeth at the Duck Crossing. I love it. Now this is why I got my attention. My mother, stepmother, who's gone, of course, she had one of these or something close to it, and she put fruit in it.
Oh yeah.
There it is, crystal, heavy base. What is it, $25? Yeah. And she put crystal in this, and the boys, 4 boys, can come in and grab fruit out of the bowl, apples and oranges, and keep trucking. So she had one very similar to this, close enough. I thought that's what it was. Look at this. This is too cool. What a great gift. So for a mom for Mother's Day, what would you put in it? Could you put a succulent in there? Could you put plants in there?
You could, sure. And you could put like soaps or like bath stuff, bubble baths, and
There you go.
things like that.
You're more creative than I am, so that's just.
But you can put fruit in it. I mean, if they like fruit, then for sure. And you know, to us, this would be like really dressy. But back then, you know, they would have dining tables that would be dressed up. You know, settings and. Already on the table crystal that they kept on there all the time, where we, you know, sometimes use ours just for throwing junk.
So in the bathroom, you would have
bathroom would be a great place.
put it full of soaps on the bathroom.
Yes.
On the bathroom
You
counter.
could even roll up little
Towels.
washcloths, yeah, and put them in there too for your guests, like a guest bathroom.
$25, folks. All it is. Again, 3 floors, 50,000 square feet, 50 vendors is the waiting list to get here to Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth. So there you go. So
Okay.
hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30, Saturday 10 to 6.
I want you to show 2 more things we showed before.
Okay.
The brooch up there, the cameo, the one that had you could open it up and have the 2-sided little round one, and the one right there with your left hand, right there. That's it. There's one. And the little tiny guy. So, I said brooch, or cameo's a locket. So, check this out. Opens up, put a picture there of mom for Mother's Day for $18. Look at that. Is that not cute? Very nice. Hello, Linda Pierce up in Ohio. How you doing? She says, I'm watching at the Buckeye State. Linda, you coming down Memorial Day weekend. Hope we get to meet you. I've never met you, so you're on there all the time. Thank you for watching the show. I love this. I'm telling you. My mom was alive. I'd buy this right now for, what's it? Was it $24. Check this out. This is I know I'm a geek. Guys aren't supposed to like these kind of things, but I do. This is a double-sided. This is not going to do it because my big fat fingers are in the way. This shows. How about that? Maybe that's better. It's a double-sided locket, what you call it.
Yes.
Put a picture on either side of this. Actually, put 4 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Put 4 pictures. There's 1. There's 2, and then it closes up. Put on a chain. $24. That is really cool. I'm not so sure I'm going to get this from one of my granddaughters because that's just really.
I was going to say, you know, that would be a good memorial thing if you had. I have a picture that has my girls and my mom and me and my granny. So it was, I guess, 4 generations. But, you know, like to put something like that and put some other, you know, pictures of my grandkids now in there.
Yeah.
That would be a neat little thing to have to wear around your neck.
Put that on.
Close to your heart.
Absolutely. Is there a place you can put it on a chain? I guess there is, isn't it?
I think so. Let's see here.
Yeah. I'm going to get that too. You may have sold that. I got somebody I know who would probably appreciate that very much.
Oh, yeah, it does have. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that. So it has, yeah, it opens up and opens up and opens up.
So there's even more.
Yeah, so it has like 2 men right there. Wonder if this was the mother's one and that one. And
I
the
bet it
lady
was.
right
Those
there.
are sons. They're daughters. But can you get them? Can you put them on a chain? That's be the key.
I don't see where it has a hanger. It might be just like
Put them on a nightstand or dresser.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool for $24, folks.
So cool. Whoops.
Whoops. And that is what you can get here at Duck Crossing.
Very durable.
Very durable. Picture.
The old stuff always is.
Yeah, all it is, dropped on the porch. Okay, so Love coming there. Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturday, 10 to 6.
Yep. 3 floors, 50,000 square feet, 50 vendors. I mean, packed full. There's an old Christmas tree up there. There's a Christmas tree right on the corner that has ornaments on it year round. Maybe you want to get mom a Christmas ornament, a keepsake Christmas ornament. I don't know what you're looking for, mom, or a graduate, or dad for next. We'll be back here next month for Father's Day. But it's in here, folks. You'd be silly enough to come down here. And of course, as you've seen, the pricing is unbelievably very affordable. What you're looking for. This Tiger Oak mantle back up here that's for sale over my shoulder. That's not for display. That's for sale. It's a Tiger Oak for $449. That's I can tell you, that's a screaming deal for a mantle.
Oh, yeah.
Tiger Oak, which is very hard to find. So, anyway, thank you.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you. Thanks for coming.
Oh, love
Good
it.
to see you
Love it,
again.
love it, love it. Yep. Glad I'm feeling better. Everything's good. We're back. So, let me tell you about our brand new sponsor. You're going to get a chance to meet her Monday. I'm excited about you meeting Miss Marie at Weight Loss Success in Johnson City. I've got the sheet right here to tell you about it. What is their objective? They're a medically supervised weight loss facility. Over 20 years. They have helped people lose weight in over 6 states. They'll give you a free consultation. They have several weight loss programs to choose from. So here's the cool thing. They are medically overseen by obviously medical doctors. There's a physician's assistant on staff at all times. They're on Monday through Saturday. You can make an appointment or you can walk in. It's really cool. And so I'm learning about this. And so Marie, they're our brand new sponsor. They're on Facebook at Weight Loss Success. You can check it out for yourself. She's going to be on the show Monday. Looking forward to having her on for the very first time. And so, because they just came on board with us. Their phone number, by the way, is 282-9990. She said they've had folks in here from 6 states. They even have people come in from West Virginia, Kentucky, certainly Tennessee, North Carolina. 6 different states people come in. They've been at it for 20 years. They know what they're doing. And, in fact, they're working on folks, getting some testimonials to come bring on the show. Let folks say, yes, I came in weighing this, and I walked out weighing this. So it's a really cool place. Their whole goal, again, it's a medically supervised weight loss facility in North Johnson City. It's right there beside Cafe 111 and Greg's Pizza. Easy to find, in and out. It's not like you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's right there in the heart of Johnson City. 282-9990 is the number to call. You can call and set up a free consultation. But if you're wanting to lose some weight, class reunions, I don't know what's coming up, a wedding, just because, got a beach trip, got a cruise coming, want to lose some weight, guys and girls. They take care of gentlemen too. Weight Loss Success. Check them out on Facebook. They're open Monday through Saturday, closed on Wednesdays. And they have chromium picolinate. They've got that. They got the Mega Burns. They've got, we're going to be talking about that with her because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but she does. It's a 13-ingredient injection to help you lose weight. And so, again, everything's under strict medical supervision, medically overseen by medical doctors with a physician's assistant on staff. And every time you go in to Weight Loss Success to see them, you have to see a doctor. So it's all above board. It's awesome. Been at it for 20 years, folks, getting it done. 282-9990, the number to call. Go on Facebook and check them out. Weight Loss Success, brand new sponsor. Marie's going to be with us, the manager. With us on Monday will be a Chick-fil-A here in Elizabeth. You can't wait. So she does a great job. I had a chance to meet her. She is a funny lady. Funny lady. And she and Judy, but Marie's going to be the lady you'll be meeting. She's the manager. And she's fun to hang out with. She's a nice lady. And she's all about, very passionate about what she's doing. And you'll see that and hear that Monday when she joins us on the show. That's going to do it. We're going to wrap it up from here, from the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth. And everything you see behind me is for sale in this booth. Again, this is one of the booths here downstairs on the first floor. There's the second floor, which I'm about to go over and check out all the music, constantly getting music, DVDs, CDs. I'll tell you what I bought up there for $2. I thought, I'll get it, what the heck. Have you ever been to the Rockettes in New York City, which I've never been? But they had a Christmas DVD up there of a program of the Rockettes. So what the heck? Okay, for $2, really cool. And I turned around and watched it, and they gave it as a Christmas gift, which is really neat. They loved it because they'd been to the Radio City Music Hall, seen the Rockettes, and so they gave them a $2 DVD from the Duck Crossing of the Rockettes doing a Christmas show, and they loved it. So there's something in there for everybody. You got to come here and take a look at it. It's really cool. There's the uranium glass over here where it glows in the dark. They got the neon backdrop there to show you that. There's all kinds of glassware. She mentioned the jadeite, which is, there's a whole wall right here of jadeite glassware. It goes on and on and on. I bought lots of silk flowers here. End tables, the three-legged table I bought, which my girls think is hilarious, but it works. It's awesome. Bookcases. Bought last week, two baker's rack to put plants on out on my back porch. So it's good stuff. It's all right here, folks. The Duck Crossing, downtown Elizabeth, right here on the main drag. Can't miss it. And again, you can check them out on the web, on the Facebook, rather, the Duck Crossing. How did they get that? Because back down at the Cover Bridge, the ducks would cross the street and come up, and they would actually nest in these planters out here in front of the store, which they still do. So back in the day, when it wasn't so congested with traffic, way back in the early 50s and 60s, the ducks came by, and so the folks owned the building said, you know, this is where the ducks come. That's where the building became known as where the ducks cross to come up here, so they started calling it Duck Crossing, and it stuck. And so here we are. 3 floors, 50,000 square feet, 50 vendors with a waiting list, the Duck Crossing Antique Store here in downtown Elizabeth. One more break, we'll get out of here right after this from one of our great sponsors. In fact, where we will be tomorrow. We'll be tomorrow right up the street on a Food City Friday. We'll be ready to go at Food City. That'll be tomorrow with show number 22. Oh, I'm still saying I'm Misty Counts. Go up and put me on there and let you know that we are, boom, show number 2283. We'll come right back after this from Food City and wrap up this segment of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. As soon as I'll find it right down to here, there it is. We'll be back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
And back to the top of the sports show. We're going to wrap it up here at show number 2,283 from Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth. And tomorrow we'll be at Food City. It's a busy day tomorrow. We have a doubleheader. We have the show tomorrow at Food City, show number 2284 on the Food City Friday, kicking off Mother's Day weekend with all kinds of goodies. Gosh, they're going to tell you all about the big, large cookies for Mom out of the Bakery Deli, the flower opportunities, the candles from Food City, the Mylar balloons, the Hallmark cards. It's your one-stop shop for Mom, for Mother's Day, for modern day, not for antique things. Here's be the unique gifts that you won't find anywhere else. Be right here. Let's wrap it up. We always dedicate our show to the man on the cross. It's his show. And so By the way, we're awful excited to hear that Evan Carter from Elizabeth is back in the starting lineup of the Texas Rangers again this afternoon at 1:30 start time against the Red Sox at Fenway Park, which is awesome, and we appreciate that very much. So here it is, the verse today, Psalms 143:8. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. Whoo! One more time. Psalms 143:8. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. If you let him drive the bus, I promise you from experience, it's a whole lot better than you try and do it. That I can promise you. I can tell you that firsthand. David Rowe, thank you for watching the show. Linda Birchfield, thank you. Again, be sure to like and share it. Back with you tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Food City in Elizabethton. Kicking off the Food City weekend. All the things we'll talk about tomorrow will be good at any and all Food Cities. 153 stores now. Food City is in, of course, here in Tennessee. Home office in Abington, Virginia. We're now in Georgia. We're in Kentucky. We're in Alabama. And growing the leaps and bounds up to 54 stores. And they continue to grow, and it looks like a hot area of expansion right now is in the state of Alabama. So we will see you back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Food City. Thanks to our guest today, David Collins from Collins & Company. Also thanks to Andrew McKeon, El Presidente of Carter County Bank. He stopped by today and talked. And, of course, Sarah and the owner, Misty Counts, from right here at the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth. Until we greet you tomorrow, we'll say, as Mama told us every day, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2,283 at the Duck Crossing Antique Store, downtown Elizabethton. 3 floors, 50,000 square feet, 50 vendors with a waiting list. I mean, this place is really cool. I'm getting ready to hang up myself and go shopping myself, look around and see what I can treat myself with here at the Duck Crossing. Have a great rest of your Thursday. See you back here tomorrow.